Now to new development about that severe inflammatory syndrome we are seeing in some kids. The CDC set to issue a warning to doctors to be on the lookout for the illness. And Stephanie Ramos has the latest from Morgan Stanley's Children's Hospital in New York. Good morning, Stephanie.
Michael, good morning. Here in New York, the Department of Health says there are about 100 kids affected by this inflammatory syndrome. 3 have died. The CDC will now ask doctors across the country to report cases of the illness so that the CDC can learn more about the illness and also get a better handle on the number of cases. This morning, the CDC is preparing to release an urgent warning to doctors all across the country about children and the coronavirus.
Now we're seeing a surge in cases that are directly affecting children in a manner that was unanticipated.
The alert asking health officials to look out for the dangerous inflammatory syndrome that could be linked to COVID-19 and report cases to state and local health departments. Cases of the syndrome now reported in at least 16 states.
It started off smaller and then the symptoms eventually got out of hand.
14-year-old Jack McMorrow of New York first had a rash, fever, and stomach illness. His doctor says his heart was functioning abnormally.
He got admitted to the intensive care unit because he needed help keeping his blood pressure at a safe level.
He initially tested negative for the virus, but his mom insisted they check again. His results came back positive for COVID-19. What message do you have for parents right now?
They're their children's best advocate, and they need, if they suspect something wrong, pursue it.
Jack is now recovering at home. In Portland, Oregon, 14-year-old Leah, a healthy soccer player, became sick and has been in the hospital since Saturday.
It was terrible. My stomach was hurting a lot.
She first came down with a fever, abdominal pain, and red eyes, all symptoms her pediatrician spotted as signs of that rare mystery illness. Leah had cardiac failure and was in shock, but was treated for severe inflammation doctors suspect was triggered by an earlier infection with COVID-19.
I'm very grateful because I could have been gone.
Doctors say this is still a rare condition despite the uptick in cases in the last 2 weeks. Best thing parents can do is be on the lookout for those symptoms because they can turn so serious in just a matter of hours. Robin?
Got to keep that in mind. Okay, thank you so much, Stephanie. Dr. Jennifer Ashton is going to join us now. Can you tell us more about this warning, Jen, and what it will mean?
Robin, the CDC puts out this health alert network. This represents its highest level of communicating urgent health issues to the public health system, clinicians, healthcare providers in the country, so they can be on the lookout for it. The last time they issued one of these alerts was March 28th. This would be their 9th this year, all of them about coronavirus. Parents should also be on the lookout because they know their children best. They should be on the lookout for symptoms like fever, rash, eye irritation, swollen hands and feet, and even abdominal pain or GI symptoms, nausea, vomiting, diarrhea. We have to emphasize this is still rare and uncommon, but doctors are following it closely because it is evolving.
Good to know, and we know how concerned parents are. All right, Jen, thank you.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.